Hi everybody, my name is Katerina Fernito. You can call me Tina. I will be one of your interpretive guides today alongside Kendra on our High Falls Algonquin Park nature adventure. So first of all, we want to thank you guys all for coming out here today and being part of this wonderful experience with us. So as it looks like we're going to have great weather, provided the sun gods play in our favor, let's keep our fingers crossed. If you have not already done so, please let's make sure now to have all the necessary items that you're going to need for the day. And as it is a family outing, we do have a zero tolerance rule on recreational drug and alcohol use, so there should be neither of these items present at any time on our trip. Alright, so we will be starting our hike in about 20 minutes. So let's take this time to grab any items we need. Make sure our cars are locked. All our valuables, if you have any, should be out of sight, locked in the trunk, or on your person at all time. Should you need to sneak off to the bathroom for a break, now is your chance. So before we head out, excuse me, we would like to have a quick briefing session to make sure we're all aware of the itinerary for the day and to ensure that we are all on the same page regarding safety issues and prevention. So as today is a beautiful sunny day, I trust that you all have your proper sun protection. So your sunglasses, sunblock, lip balm, hats, and any other protective gear you might need. Before we go, I would also like to make sure that we all have the necessary items that we need for our adventure in the woods today. Alright, so first off, I trust that you have a day pack, anywhere from 28 to say 40 liters to carry everything in. As well, we'll want to remain as hands-free as possible, so you want to make sure that anything you want to access is easy to put back in the bag. Next, you should have a printed copy of the map that we sent to you along with the compass. Now, as there's always a chance of rain during the spring season, I hope that you each brought raincoats, pants, gaiters if you have them, waterproof hiking boots or rain boots. They're acceptable, just not as great for traction. If you have on already, you should have a wool or synthetic base layer underneath what you're currently wearing, which those should be non-cotton outerwear. So in your day pack, you should have a first aid kit, a headlamp, extra batteries, a pocket knife or multi-tool, a whistle, at least one Nalgene water bottle full of water, 2 is preferred, and lastly, one should always bring an emergency shelter, such as a bivy bag or a tarpaulin, tarp as we all know it, just to be safe. It's better to have it and not need it than wish we had it. So, alright, there should also be your food for the day, which should consist of 2 meals and some snacks. You should have a form of fire, which is either waterproof matches or a lighter, and a small pocket camping stove for you to heat up your food in. If anyone here is missing any items or is not sure about an item they have, let me know before we leave. As I have all of your waiver forms and emergency contact info here in my hand, I trust that everything is accurate. If you have any allergies or medical conditions that we should be aware of that you forgot to mention, please let me know now. Currently, as it seems, we have no food allergies, so we should all be good when we're cooking our meals together later. Should there be any problems or emergencies, Kendra and I have outreach phones with us both as a last resort and if cell service cuts out. When we start the trip, we are going to walk up the hill from the parking lot and continue along the gravel pathway, stopping every so often at various interpretive waypoints for a brief story and interactive game. There will be ample time at each stop to enjoy the view and to pull out your old binoculars or cameras to capture the local wildlife and various trees and shrubs. As we walk along, please pay attention to any fallen trees or branches, protruding tree roots, loose rocks, animal burrows, tiny holes, wasp nests, and any other wildlife that may come across your path. Simply put, just be aware and be mindful. If anyone here has any anaphylactic allergies and is stung along the way, please, you must inform us immediately. And just to note, we do have extra EpiPens in our first aid kits. If anyone here should unfortunately get injured, Kendra and I are trained in first aid, CPR, and AED, as well as we are both certified wilderness first responders. We both have various triage equipment for basic on-the-spot care. And with that in mind, let's all try to be aware of our surroundings to minimize our chances of getting hurt and even acquiring injuries. The goal today is to have fun, be safe, and enjoy all the outdoors and Mother Nature has to offer. With that being said, let's be smart and try to observe before we act. By now in life, I'm sure we all know not to hit anyone or yell or scream, and that running with gear in our hands is a safety hazard. And lastly, to be careful of our footing when going along a steep edge or a narrow path. Should you notice any of your fellow group members struggling or needing help, please try to do so and then inform your guide of the situation. All right, everyone, I think that covers everything. So unless anyone here has a question, we're going to do a quick head count to make sure we haven't lost anyone along the way, and we'll head out shortly. So please make sure you stay with the group at all times. Though, should you need to stop or take a bathroom break, please inform one of your guides ASAP. All right, so thank you for your patience and your cooperation during this briefing. Let's bring our fine selves and follow Kendra and myself, and we'll take you on an adventure through High Falls in Algonquin Park.